Morning.
How are you? You all right?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Right, Rich. Last year, I was fortunate enough to be invited to a focus group to discuss these new bags, as it happened. And I think there was probably about a dozen of us. I found it interesting because everybody had got different issues and different things they wanted sorted. How did that help you?
Okay, so just to give you an idea of what makes me tick as an engineer, Roger, I've always worked in industry that makes a product that somebody will go into either a showroom or into a shop, go to the shelf, choose to buy or not to buy, and whether they had it or not, it wouldn't make any difference to them. And out they go. Always work for companies that produce a profit-making produce. But working for Salts gives me a different job satisfaction because when I'm in the focus groups, I listen to the issues that all of you guys have. I have to deal with some disability in my family from day to day, and I've done for about 18 years now. And that drives me a little to produce a product that you guys can wear that gives you the same benefits of life that I have. And that is my driving force. So when you guys tell me about all the issues that you have with the pouches, try and put myself in your position and try and imagine what it would be like to have to deal with these issues. And so that drives me when I'm doing my job to solve these issues and give you that peace of mind and quality of life that able-bodied people are entitled to.
Okay, well, that's interesting. I mean, I found the focus group very informative. I find that the thing with the Salts pouch are these cutouts on the back.
The flexi fits.
The flexi fit.
Yeah.
For people, like me, who've got a very large hernia, they stick. It moulds round, whereas an ordinary flat one with no cutouts, it doesn't hold down. It's as you say, these are flexible.
Yeah.
And it makes a big difference. I don't know who came up with that design. Was it you?
No, unfortunately.
Oh, so you can't take credit for that one?
Unfortunately, I can't take credit for that, no.
Right.
I just champion the flexi fit.
That was a very good design.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with that. What benefit is it to you to meet a wearer? As I'm assuming you're a non-wearer and you've got a designer, so it must make life difficult for you because you're getting it off somebody else. Can you tell me what it's like to meet somebody who is a wearer?
From my experience, Roger, it's changed my job completely. It's changed the way I think about it, the way I do my job. It changes my thought process of how I go about my job. I'm very used to dealing with machines and materials. They don't talk to you. they do their own thing, but machines, they'll do as they're told, as long as it's all very interesting for me. However, once I started to talk to patients, I realised that the product's very real. What we're doing here is very real out there. It's very serious.
Oh, yes.
And when I really think about the medical side of the job, it does totally change my opinion. So, Roger, obviously you've been a patient for 8 years. What's it like for you to be able to come into a company that manufacture these products and have your say?
I think it's a big benefit. I think it's nice to come face to face with the problem solvers and to discuss problems that we've had or got, and then for you to have a problem of solving it and putting it right. But it's nice to have that contact.
Yeah.
And I personally think that the focus group and meeting you today and talking is a real benefit from the patient's point of view, because it's the best way of sorting these things out, is to have direct contact.
If you remember back, we were dealing with the tail end.
Yes.
And there was a few little issues with the tail that you didn't like there, and I went and got my scissors and we sat there and we cut the.
You did, yes.
We cut the
thinking
tail
about
up.
that, yes. Yeah, you're right.
And we kind of tailor-made it more to Roger there and then. Did you find benefit in kind of doing things like that?
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean, from the personal point of view, I asked if you could make the tails wider
Yeah.
to make it easy for cleaning, which you've done. And there was people discussing whether it wanted a straight cut or, as you've got it there, cut out shapes.
Yeah.
And all this input that we were able to give has got to be a benefit for us
Okay.
at the end of the day, for the
That's
wearer.
good.
You know, and that's what your job is to put our suggestions into the product.
Ah, good stuff.
Yeah.